Urban Therapy with Sunset 752. This is your daily Gogetemism number 89 for January 2nd, 2015. Second day of the year. We're getting this thing right, getting it popping. Like a lot. So, what I want to talk to y'all about today is relationships. Just a little bit. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it, but I want to talk about relationships and how I was saying today that the most successful relationships are the ones where both parties in the relationship know how to keep their mouth shut. I'm not saying that you have to keep secrets, but there are normally some things that are private kept in a relationship, and that's whether it's a relationship between two romantic partners, a relationship between two friends, a relationship, or should I say amongst friends. You normally can't have too many friends in on a relationship in order to keep it private, because it's hard for a lot of people to follow that type of protocol. But if you're talking about a family, if you're talking about a business relationship, any relationship warrants a certain amount of privacy. And once you start speaking outside of those bounds and not respecting that privacy, you can expect that there are going to be problems. Like what I wrote earlier today was, anybody who shares the intimate play-by-play details of their relationship is not asking for help. They're asking for problems. They're asking for trouble. And they're going to get a lot of that trouble. You know, ladies, you probably can relate to when you tell your girlfriends how big your man's Johnson is, or how good it is that he goes down on you, or just how good he is sexually, or even just how good he is to you as a man. Maybe he buys you a lot of presents. Maybe he's just very attentive, funny, you know, whatever the case may be. It's easy to say that you can share a certain amount of details about your partner because you shouldn't be jealous or envious or worried that somebody's going to take something away from you, and unless that something isn't really yours. But the truth of the matter is, whenever you start talking about something being good to you in your life, people are going to be envious of that. They're going to want to have what you have. So in a situation where the opportunity might present itself, things might happen, and you don't want to be, you know, severing ties with a good friend of yours because they pushed up on your dude. I mean, it's simple as that. Men seem to understand this thing. You don't hear a lot of men telling other men how good their lady is in bed. We might talk about a jump off, but that jump off better never become your main lady, because you know that if a fella knows that, you know, a chick, it can really, you know, do certain favors sexually or whatever, or if she's just a good woman, she cooks, she cleans, she's smart, she holds it down for the kids, she's full of love, life, and laughter. Shoot, a lot of men are missing that in their lives, regardless of all the grandstanding that they might do, bragging and talking all that little crap. You know, you want a woman that's really down for you. So a man would be really stupid. He would have to be really stupid to tell his boys how good she is in bed and just put the icing on the cake like that. So you don't need to be sharing the intimate details about your relationship with anybody. You got to learn how to keep your mouth shut. And that goes for more than just sexual experiences, because there are other things that are important that you keep private. For example, you don't need to be telling everybody about when you and your partner have an argument or a disagreement and exactly how that went, how your partner handled that. You don't need to do that, because what's going to happen is that your loved ones, they're still going to be mad at this person. They're still going to be mad at your lady or at your man after you've already made up and forgiven them and moved on and are on to bigger and better things. And they still mad because they love you, and they feel like if you were in any situation that made you uncomfortable or made you seem like you were part of an abusive situation, they're going to ride for you. They want to ride. So You call on the dogs and they ready to ride for you. Then you make up and everything is all lovey dovey and back to normal, and they still want to ride. So they looking at it like, all right, y'all made up, but I still remember that dumb craziness that he did to you, or I remember how she did you wrong. You don't need to do that. Learn how to keep your mouth shut. I'm not saying if somebody's putting their hands on you or seriously emotionally abusing you that you don't have the right to say nothing. That's different. You should seek out help when it comes to that. But I'm saying when you run the social media, when you running the Facebook and Twitter and telling all your business and airing out your dirty laundry, what kind of craziness is that? We got to be better than that nowadays, brothers and sisters. Seriously, we got to be more mature than that. And it's not even just the young kids that's doing that craziness now. I see a lot of that with our old heads now. People my generation and older, they turning to Facebook and Twitter and putting out all of their business out in the streets like that. Once you put it out there in cyberspace, you can't get it back. People remember what you said. They remember what you wrote. That's why you watch Judge Mathis and Judge Million People's Court, and even Judge Judy, whatever, the other chick, Judge Faith, Judge Karen. Look, learn how to keep your mouth shut. Learn how to process your ideas and get them straight before you start broadcasting them. That's all I can say. That's all I got for you, seriously. But if you do that, I think things will work out a little better for you because, like I said, once you put them words out there, you can't get them back. You can apologize for them, but you can't get them back. So if somebody's not around to hear your apology or your rebuttal or your retractment, I don't know if retractment is a word. I'm going to say your retraction. If you retracted a statement, that means that you basically unsaid what you said. Like you can really do that. It's a legal term. Sun 752, Urban Therapy with Sun. This your daily Gogetemism. Remember, good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, keep your mouth shut in a relationship and be successful. Trust me. The people who have the most successful relationships are the ones who know what to say and what not to say out there in the world. So you can put that into practice too. Visit us at www.urbantherapywithsun.com. Register for that website. Remember, you can listen to the show streaming live daily, or at least on the Urban Therapy with Sun show on Wednesday nights from 8:30 p.m. till around 10-ish. And y'all know the reason that we say 10-ish is because sometimes it gets so heated that we just have to do a little OT on a hump day. And that happens just about every single hump day. It's going down. Make sure y'all check us out this coming Wednesday, 8:30. When we're going to be talking about, I'll tell y'all what we're going to be talking about tomorrow. I ain't going to waste no more time on this tape. Alright, we're going to be talking about celibacy. We're going to be talking about celibacy. It's going to be hot. And the title of the show is Ain't Giving None to Nobody. No, it's not. Something like that. Check us out, man. You know I'm going to put y'all on. Yo, I'll holler at y'all tomorrow, 6 o'clock in the morning for the Daily Gogetemism show. Get at me. Peace.